What's up, guys? Welcome back to FishOfHex. This video we're going to talk about my dead Apex base unit. This happened last night about 1 a.m. and as you can see, the 300 is off and so isn't the frag system. Now this is just going to be part one. It's going to be an update on kind of what I've done over the last few hours, and I'm actually going to be getting into the car here in the next hour and driving to Gettysburg, which is another hour away, to pick up another base unit from for the Apex. So as you guys can see here, everything is kind of a mess. I got two part over here, which I'll talk about in a second. Everything's tore out. The wiring, everything's disconnected. I actually just got coral in as well this morning, so that's fun to deal with on top of everything. So let's go ahead and look at the Apex base unit and then we'll get into what's going on. So as you guys can see, all the power lights are working, but the status light is off. Now, last week, I guess the Apex had an issue. I just read about it today because I got a bunch of messages from clients saying that their Apex kept restarting. Mine did as well last Sunday. Now what happened is it restarted, but it never turned back on. I was up late. I noticed that it wasn't working, so I went ahead and took out the Aquabus like this, let it completely turn off, and then let me see if I can, one second, plug this bad boy back in and I'll show you exactly what it does. And possibly, there we go. Jesus, sorry about that, guys. So what happens is the power gets to it. You can see a blink status. This is normal. And then it will go green, solid green. Then you get your hopes up. You're like, oh shit, yeah, it's gonna work. And then everything's gonna be okay and my life will be normal. There we go. Oh, that's that feeling right there, right? And then you'll see right here, the Ethernet will blink. Just focus. Will blink, and then it shuts off. Now, what I've done so far is I went over and went into, I took it off last night, put it on the computer, ran the whole bootloader, went through, updated the firmware, everything, and it's still not working. So what does that mean? Well, everything in my fish room, including the Fido, is ran off of the Apex. Every single thing that I have. So that means I have a problem. So what happened last night is when it died, it left the heaters on. Their fallback is actually to off. So when I woke up this morning, the temp of the tank was like 82.3. So I'm slowly bringing that down. I am basically running all that stuff manually. I have some heaters in here that are taking care of it, topping off of fresh water. Now the problem is the calcium reactor doesn't work, and the alkalinity went from 8.4 to 7.7. So I've been testing every couple hours and dosing 2-part to keep the alkalinity somewhat stable in the 300. Now forgive me for jumping around. I'm trying to get the video done before I actually have to leave. So basically my morning's been full of testing every couple hours, dosing as needed, topping off ATOs, making sure that the system is stable as it possibly can get. Made some additional 2-part, and I'll be honest with you, this sucks. And I don't know why it's happening. It has to have something to do with what happened last weekend. All I know is that I ordered from BRS to have it overnighted for tomorrow. I canceled that order, and then I ordered from saltwateraquarium.com. They are about an hour away, so I'm gonna go and pick that up today. Now the issue is there's about 12 different modules, 5 different power bars, and this jungle of a mess. Now, because this has happened, and this has been on my to-do list to fix that and to rewire all the Apex stuff here in the fish room. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this opportunity to rewire every single thing. So that means I'm going to set up a new area for the Apex brain, and then I'm gonna plug in each module one by one, reprogram it, of course do the essential stuff first, like temperature, and get the calcium reactor up and running again. And of course got to recalibrate all the probes, recalibrate all the temperature and pH and all that good stuff. So it's going to be a very long day. On top of that, I got to cut a bunch of coral, which on a positive note, I got a lot of torches in. You guys have been asking, you guys clean me out for that. So positive side, I get to redo the wiring, and I got some more coral. So all I got to do is keep the system stable throughout the rest of the day while I redo everything, and we should be good to go. I do absolutely want to know why this happened. I want to know why that status light is off, and I want to know why it did it. And this is my second base unit that I've purchased in the last 2 years, and I want to know why I'm wasting money using an Apex if it's going to do this. So Yeah, so if you work for Apex or you you know, got any information, email me at fishofhex@gmail.com. I'm going to call them again a little bit later. They're on the West Coast, so they're not open yet. So I'll talk to them a little bit later. But that's a huge problem, and the fact that I just had to drop another $400, which you know, I had to pull from the savings account for the Reef Tanks for Veterans just to pay for this right away, because I did have the money available right now. So yeah, it's one of those things that we're gonna have to deal with. And yeah. Oh, on a positive note, let's leave this video on a positive note. I finished my computer. I just got the new graphics card coming in later. The graphics card be here, man. I'm telling you, my brain is super fucked right now. That's what happens when you only sleep a couple hours. New power supply will be in, so I can hook that PCI Express 8-pin to the new power supply, because I only have a 6 on that one. So yeah, good shit. I love my games. It's my alone time. It's interesting. So enough rambling. I'll give you guys an update Monday on how all of this went. I'll show you the whole thing, and then next week I'll also do a video on how you guys can prepare for when your Apex died, because there's certain things, or will die, or when it dies, or you know, whatever. There's certain things that I had in place here just in case this happened, and you guys should have that as well. So sorry for bouncing around. We've got a lot going on, and I'll see you guys Monday with the results. And yeah, peace out. Later.